All right, Predator fans, here we go. This is a video I've been wanting to do for a while now. I cannot wait for Predator Badlands. I thought Prey was fantastic. A great return to form for the Alien franchise. Predator Badlands is coming out in a little less than 2 months. So today I want to talk about everything we know going into Predator Badlands. Predator Badlands is shaping up to be one of the wildest, most ambitious sci-fi flicks we've gotten in years. This is the next entry in the Predator franchise, directed by Dan Trachtenberg, who just did Prey, and it's dropping November 7th, 2025, like I said. But here's the thing. This is not just another Predator hunts humans movie. No. This one is flipping the script, putting us directly in the world of the Yautja, and introducing us to a Predator named Dek, and a synthetic android named Thea, played by Elle Fanning. And one thing that's super cool about her is she belongs, or she's property of, Weyland-Yutani. That's right, Weyland-Yutani, the evil robo-bastard corporation from the Alien movies. It was awesome because it once again connected these two universes. But here's the cool thing. Dan Trachtenberg himself sat down with Empire magazine and threw cold water on the chance of the Xenos and the Preds facing off. He flat out said there's no xenomorph in this movie. That's the quote. None. Zip, zilch, nada. But he followed it up with something even more interesting. He basically told us that this isn't about smashing action figures together. This is about organic storytelling. The crossover is happening. It will happen, definitely. But it's going to be a slow burn. Weyland-Yutani being here makes sense in universe. It just isn't fan service. And honestly, that might be even more exciting because it means when we do eventually get a Xenomorph versus Yautja rematch, it will be earned. So what do we actually know about Badlands? Dek, our Predator, is in exile, cast out by his clan, forced to prove himself. Instead of seeing the Predator as the unstoppable villain, the hunter in the shadows, this story flips it and makes us follow his perspective. He's out there on a planet called Jenna, trying to take down this insane, massive creature we saw teased in the trailer. And this thing looks unlike anything we've ever seen in this franchise. It's the ultimate hunt. This is going to be Dex's trial by fire. And then we've got Thea. Elle Fanning's character, Trachtenberg and Fanning both dropped some fascinating details in Empire. First off, Thea isn't just another Bishop knockoff. She's been on Jenna for a while. She's damaged. Literally half her body is gone, and she's absorbing information in a way that makes her very different from other synthetics. She's broken, she's evolving, and she's got this weird, almost feral survival instinct. Pairing her up with Dek, an outcast Predator, makes for one of the most bizarre yet compelling duos we've ever seen in sci-fi. And it's a good callback to Empire Strikes Back with Chewie and C-3PO. That's what I think. Now let's talk lore. This is the first Predator movie set primarily on the Predator homeworld, Yautja Prime. And the filmmakers actually built an entire Predator language for it, written and spoken. That's how deep this thing's going to get. They're not just giving us Predator noises, they're immersing us in the culture. And tonally, Trachtenberg has been pulling from westerns like Shane and sword and sorcery epics like Conan the Barbarian, with a little Mad Max 2, The Road Warrior, thrown in there for visuals. So imagine a dusty, brutal, alien frontier where survival is everything. That's the vibe he's going for. Now I've got to address the elephant in the room, or the xenomorph in the room. People are disappointed. You can't tease Weyland-Yutani, drop all these alien nods, and not give us Xenos, right? That's how it feels, but Trachtenberg's comments really matter here. He basically told Empire, if they just slapped the Xeno in there, it would be hollow. This is about telling Dek's story, building a Predator culture, and establishing a foundation that will make a future crossover way more impactful. Think of it like the MCU. You don't drop Thanos in movie 1, you build to it. And speaking of building, this film is also sneaky important for the timeline. It's the 7th Predator film, but the 9th overall in the shared Alien Predator universe. Trachtenberg co-wrote it with Patrick Gazon And this is the reunion after Prey. And remember, he also did Predator Killer of Killers, the animated anthology that came out just a little while ago. That means he's not just making one-off Predator projects, he's actively curating this franchise. He's laying groundwork. So what we've got with Predator Badlands is a risky, bold swing. Deck is hunting a massive, mysterious beast. Thea, the half-destroyed Weyland-Yutani synthetic, is learning, adapting, and possibly evolving into something new. Weyland-Yutani's presence ties it all into the larger alien universe, but without relying on the cheap Xenomorph cameo. And all of this is being filtered through Trachtenberg's love of westerns, survivalist storytelling, and brutal alien landscapes. To me, that's hype. I get why some people groaned when Trachtenberg said no Xenos, but honestly, I think this is the smartest move possible. He's not closing the door, he's opening it the right way. And when that rematch eventually happens, it's going to actually mean something. Until then, we get a fresh lore-packed Predator-centered story that could change the way we see this entire franchise.
You're the prey.
We got to talk a little bit more about the Elle Fanning character, Thea. Not only is Elle Fanning a fantastic actress, she's stepping into a massive sci-fi franchise as a mutilated, half-synthetic, half-survivor android with ties to Weyland-Yutani. The trailer teased her subtle, eerie performance, and from the Empire interview, it's clear she's building Thea into something really unique. Not just a robot sidekick, but a character with her own trauma and growth. Imagine the chemistry between her and Deck, two broken beings from opposite worlds, forced to rely on each other in the most hostile environment imaginable. That's not just action spectacle, that's straight up character drama in the middle of an alien war zone. I'm really excited for this movie. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to go see it in November. I will do a review of it. I will cover it. Until then, I'll break down trailers. We'll have a good time in the discussion, the comments down below, and I want to know your thoughts on all of this and what your expectations are for Predator Badlands in the comments down below. Do you have high hopes? Did you like Prey? Where do you think the franchise is going? And at what point and what year do you think we'll get our next Alien vs. Predator? And the thing that's cool about this movie specifically is that it's reframing one of cinema's greatest villains as sympathetic and now even possibly heroic. It's a massive tonal shift. It's going to be risky because some fans only want Predator lurking in the shadows, skinning humans, doing the scary slasher hunter thing. But by giving Deck an emotional arc, by showing him as an exile who has to fight his way back into honor, Trachtenberg is betting that audiences are ready to see predators not just as monsters, but as complex species with their own codes, flaws, and underdogs. It's a cool way to revitalize this franchise. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate your time. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, feel free to hit the like button. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. May the force of others be with you.